Michalis Koundouros. I'm the Public Relations Officer of the European Parliament's office here in Athens, in Greece. And on behalf of the Parliament's office, we are delighted to be welcoming you to our office at this very historic building in Athens. Let me just tell you a couple of things about the building before we proceed to today's proper workings. The building itself was constructed in 1870. You are now sitting where it used to be the ballroom, so if you look above you, you will see where the orchestra used to be. The building belonged to one of the former prime ministers of Greece, Kyriakoulis Mavromichalis, whose grandfather was one of the chieftains of the War of Revolution, but who also assassinated the first governor of Greece after the War of Independence after 1830, basically. This building at some point was also the consulate of the Russian Empire before the Russian Revolution. Apparently the then consular was a man who was very attracted by women, horses, and objects of the antiquity. And they say that his balls in this room were so luxurious and big that the expense of one ball was as much as all of the other embassies put together.
With the European Parliament.
My name is Rania, this is Daniela, and our task, the big thing is to present the Brexit matter and how the EU used the social media to portray this subject. The number is very low.
And it is on Facebook too.
Yeah,
1 million followers or something.
yeah, even though Facebook is more popular, it's very low numbers. And here you can see that. Actually, coming to it. This year is 2,403. Will the English have Brexit sorted out? UK, please inform us when you're out of your Brexit loop. Until then, we are busy with more questions. Yeah, to that, yeah. Okay, I found it. Yeah, that's it.
Black Ribbon Day or European Day of Remembrance for the victims of Stalinism and Nazism. It is an official day of the European Union, which it is observed on the 23rd of August. This was the day chosen, and of course symbolizes the rejection of all totalitarian systems, and we remember their victims. Certainly, now in 2019, the European Parliament, and this can be seen on the Facebook of the European Parliament, decided that the name Black Ribbon Day should be changed, and this day should be named European Day of Remembrance for Victims of Totalitarian and Authoritarian Regimes. And also due to the fact that, as I said, there are a lot of challenges now we face, not only coming from Nazis or communist area. So, thank you for listening.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Just to make the extra point, now this resolution and the decision to have a day, to call it Remembrance Day for the Victims of Stalinism, was one of the most controversial decisions the Parliament ever took.
Hello everybody, I'm going to show you a short presentation about the International Day of Democracy. What is the best definition of democracy? Well, there are a lot of definitions of this word, but most of them are focused on politics, procedures and institutions. So the democracy is a political system that allows the citizens to participate in political decision making or to elect representatives to government bodies. I found two big names in the history which have opinion about democracy. Franklin Roosevelt said that democracy cannot succeed unless those who express their choice are prepared to choose wisely. The real safeguard of democracy, therefore, is education. And the other one, Abraham Lincoln, said that democracy is the government of the people, by the people, to the people, for the people. Thank you for watching.
So I'm going to present the European Parliament's LGBT intergroup. This colorful hexagon is their logo. So first of all, I should probably tell you what LGBT is. I guess you know, but just in case, L stands for lesbian, G stands for gay, B stands for bisexual, and D stands for transgender. Also, they have some news reports. As you can see, they not only report about news on the LGBT community in Europe, but they also report what's going on in the world. So there are some articles that are posted in their internet page. Thank you.
Article 21 of the European Charter of Fundamental Rights prohibits discrimination across a range of issues on the basis of ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, religion, political belief, age, etc., etc., etc. The European Charter of Fundamental Rights is an extremely important document. It is now legally binding. Since the adoption of the Lisbon Treaty, it is legally binding, which means that it creates legally binding effects. However, it is only binding when the European Union institutions legislate, so it's a binding upon the European Union institutions, and it is also binding upon the member states when they implement European Union law. So the field of its application is rather limited.
So let's get back to the founding idea of the reason why we are here today. A youth project as Erasmus Plus exists in the European Union, and you don't know all of them. So we're going to talk about the European Youth Bank and the youth ideas for a better future and the young parliament. So, welcome once again to the office of the European Parliament. Thank you very much for hosting us today here. We are Dimitris and Nikos from the Greek team, and we will discuss about the social media and the impact they have in the policies and especially the events that are organized for the young people in the European Union. So, do we all use Facebook in the European Union? We are not all as young, so do we all use Facebook? What's your guess on that? You can use. Alright, so. Okay, that's good. At least half of us we do use Facebook in the European Union. You can see that from this stuff, we see that the Western countries they are, the more they use their Facebook. Especially for the young users, we see that approximately all of them use at least one social media application. That in Greece tends to be right now Instagram, but generally we tend to use at least one social media application within the European Union as young people. So we right now talk about the events and the things that the European Union organizes and the opportunities that the European Union gives to young people so as to interact within the European Union. As you can see here, one of the most important events that the European Union hosts, especially the European Parliament at Strasbourg, is the European Youth Event. As you see, we discussed about Multimedia. This thing is also a platform. Most of the young people within the European Union are not aware of what this platform is. Within this platform, you can see a lot of things. You can suggest a question, ask Multimedia. You can be informed for a lot of things. When I scroll down, you can see a lot of articles. You can also read about a lot of things. And most importantly, it's a platform where you can change ideas. So especially for the young people, this is a really important means so as to get informed and have an idea, a concrete idea on what the main topics that the European Union has right now and how can they take part and participate in all the policy-making procedures.
So, social media as a term used for online technology and practice to share content, opinions, information, and promote discussions and create relationships. In other words, in a general term, social media is about communication. Everyone can communicate with other people. I have my sister who lives in the Netherlands. I communicate with her every day with Skype. And I don't want to show many times, but okay, I'm obliged to do it. But in a democracy, politically discussion, social media can be used as a tool by governments, national governments, and institutions to involve citizens by decision-making process. And to the web pages, to the internet, in other words. Internet has been in use to the European Union institutions as a part of communication strategy since the decade of 90s, the middle 90s. Many blogs by the Commission members were the first implementation of social media, and the first blogger was Communication Commissioner Margot Wallström. This blog received 3.3 million visits during the period 2005-2009, 4 years. And of course, the usage of social media by the European Union institutions moved a step further by creating channels such as YouTube. It's like YouTube, because in this way, European Union wanted to create something unique for all the whole European Union, and every member state would have the opportunity to look up for video sharing there for actions of the European Union, the European Parliament, campaigns, votings, volunteering actions, everything. But it was at a low profile. My presentation as a comment. There has been a tremendous progress to European Union institutions and to their communication strategy in order to attract people. But as I mentioned, I will not be tired in order to say again and again, we are behind from the trends. We need to have Instagram. European Union needs to have Instagram. And I had the opportunity the previous year to mention that to the European Parliament in Strasbourg. We must be not behind, in front of the trends. We must be informed, we must be active, we must create social network campaigns and votings, and we must be, of course, thank you, and we must be informed, not just as citizens, but as a generation here that will continue this institution and is about our future. So, question so far? Two things. Whether you completely understood everything or you completely understood nothing. Okay, thank you very much.
Hello. We have been asked to prepare for you a presentation about European Parliament social media, impact on different matters that affects everyday lives. More specifically, we will discuss about Parliament's Facebook account and how this works in accord to migration policy. It's gonna be a short discussion.
We will focus here on the Facebook account that European Parliament runs. First of all, as you already saw in the previous presentations, we've got the Facebook account, which is liked by almost 2.5 million people. I have also liked it. Yeah, my brother is also here. During our preparation, we came across with a huge variety of articles, but we need to point out and focus just on those that have any impact on migration policy. As you can see, there are not enough for the people who like the page reactions, comments, and shares, in contrary to what we expected to see. Most of the comments and the reactions were actually positive, but we expected to find out that there were some comments that gave bad feedback, negative feedback, and strict criticism to the European Parliament. His actual words were that these guys in the European Parliament have turned the Mediterranean Sea into a graveyard. This, in accordance with what he said, was the consequence of a failure to come up with a common migration policy. We saw thousands of deaths in the Mediterranean, and the message he tried to send was that this shame will remain an indelible stain on Europe's history, and this is something we're going to change. Amounts of views, which is actually highlighting the immense impact and possibilities that Facebook has as an EU strategic tool in terms of attracting the public.
Well, as Petros said, mentioned before, he mentioned the Dublin Treaty. For those of you who don't know what this is, it decides...
Before we close up the presentation, I'd like to get to you two messages. Actually, one of the participants here. A quote, someone said, a person is the answer, human is the answer to whichever the question is. I'm telling you that because I'd love to see you, my friends, my family, everyone, to show respect to human lives, human rights, and besides any rules, without rules. There are no rules. We respect human lives. Okay? This is the first one. And the second one, as we are talking about social media things, okay, I'd like to send a message to the administrators of the social medias, of European Parliament in specific, that we'd love, as viewers and followers of the accounts, to see replies from them. We want them to interact with us, to comment to their own posts, and give us solutions to the different problems that come across. Thank you.